are watching the Cluttered Corner, and today's my guest is Curtis Grimes.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for coming. We, of course, are in awe of you because you're like a movie star. Well, at least a small screen star, right?
I was just a reject. TV show reject.
Well, hey, that's a lot closer than a lot of us come. So
a lot of people got to see me get rejected, though, so I guess that's good.
Well, let's talk about that experience. Okay. Was it more positive than you imagined it would be, or was it more negative than you thought?
It was actually a lot better than I expected. To be honest with you, when I signed up for it and did it, I just wanted the exposure to be on NBC at all. So if I would have just went out there, sang one song, and nobody turned around, at least people saw me. It didn't really look good. Well, that step went good. So anything from actually making it to a team on was just more than I expected or even wanted it initially. And it was all icing on the cake from there. And then I took all that I got from the experience and trying to use that as momentum to when I got back here and was able to hit the road hard and go forward, just take advantage of it all.
Now, when you were, for the folks that were watching the show and for some of those that weren't, you picked who your coach was going to be, right?
Well,
or was there a little more behind the scenes?
CeeLo was the only one that turned around for me, so the way it's written, if one coach turns around, you go to their team. If more than one turn around, then you get to pick.
Yeah.
So, but I was just glad any of them turned around.
Right.
I didn't
well, was CeeLo as funny and entertaining as?
He's funny and entertaining. He wasn't around near as much as they made it out to be. Like, he would show up late, do his deal, then leave, and next time the camera was around, we'd do our thing together.
Right.
Well, some of the other coaches, like Blake, was around a lot, and he took those guys out to karaoke one night and took them to him and Miranda's house out there and cooked dinner for him and everything. And he would come to the rehearsals before and after. So
yeah,
it's the ones that were really involved coach-wise. It was pretty cool.
All right, well, we'll stop talking about that. But I'm glad it was it was fun to see you up there. It was fun to be able to say, "Hey, we know that guy."
It was really cool to see all the support from back here and all the people in the Texas country scene and all like. I didn't know what to expect when I went into it. I was like, oh, are they going to be like, oh, he went to Hollywood, he's like trying to do, but nobody had any kind of backlash. Like I said, all the radio, all the artists, everyone was supportive, and it was a good feeling. Good.
Well, let's go back a little bit further in your past. You're a baseball player.
Pretty much that was all I did year round from 5 till freshman year college.
Yeah? So, do you miss it?
Every day. Every single day.
Yeah. What position did you play?
I was a pitcher.
So, all right.
Yeah.
So that kind of relates to being the front man for the band too.
It does a little bit. It does. I guess all eyes are on you the entire time from the first pitch to last, and the same way with the set. So
right. Well, what else is going on with you?
Well, whenever they finally released us from the contracts and stuff for the show, I had an EP that was about 95% done before that, and so we just wrapped it up and got it out as soon as possible. Sent song to radio as soon as possible, and it's the first song we ever had on the chart.
Yep.
It worked out good and pretty quick, and still going. So hopefully we can.
Yeah, Doing My Time is doing real well. Radio is responding to it. The fans obviously love it.
So it's nice. It's cool to get on there and see your name on the chart.
Cool, very cool. Well, if anybody wants to know where you're playing, where do they go?
Just go to CurtisGrimes.com. I try to stay involved with Twitter as much as possible. That's another thing they made us push on the social media aspect. But Facebook and all the music's on iTunes. And CurtisGrimes.com.
All right, everybody get out and see Curtis.
Thank you so much for having me.
Definitely.